don't know if I can get in that position. But ain't getting in this, how goofy do I look getting into the position? Wrap it around, lay on your stomach. Believe it or not, I was gonna do that one for the hamstring. Cause when you get in that position, it stretches, it loosens up the hamstring too. Yep. But I was like, I don't know if I can get in that one. Welcome back everybody, Damon Patterson again, Body Activation by TRPT. On this series, we're going to work on rehab, prehab for the quads. So we're going to go through a few active movements. We're going to go through actually a few static movements today. And we're going to go through our isometric movements also. So we're going to get started. First thing I do for my quads is get on my knees and I just sit back as far as I can. Stretch out these quads. Come up, sit back again. And I'll do this 4 or 5 times to get those quads stretched out, get those knees warmed up a little bit. Because when we do these, you're going to see that your knees is also going to feel it a little bit. So let's do this first to get everything warmed up. After that, you can take this against the wall, against the ball, against the bench. And all we're going to do is get on one knee, put that foot against the wall, the bench, whatever, and all we're going to do is lean back, body straight, and just lean back and stretch out the knee on the ground. We're stretching out the quad. You can relax it, move back, relax it, move back, and that's another good stretch. And also with this stretch, it also going to start stretching that ankle and that Achilles also. The better the ankle and Achilles, the more you're going to get your foot up the wall. So it's a good stretch for the ankle and Achilles also. Like we talked about before in the video with the hamstring, isometrics are great for loosening the quads. So what we're going to do to loosen the quads, we have to activate the hamstrings. So easy way to activate the hamstrings, we can get in the seated position, knees bent, and we can start drawing the hamstrings into the body, slowly pushing the heels into the ground. By doing this, we're activating those hamstrings so that now, stretch the quad, and we get right back into that position. Draw those hamstrings, press into the ground. Draw them back slowly, keep pressing into the ground, relax it. Check that quad, and I'll do this 4 or 5 times also. Heels into the ground. If you don't want to draw them, you can just press into the ground as hard as you can and hold it in that position. We just want to be able to activate the hamstrings. As you can see, every time I do it, I get more range of motion in that quad. It gets looser just by activating that hamstring. And then if you want to take it to another level, you just get a band, wrap it around your leg, roll on your stomach, pull that band. Very good stretch. You can relax it, press it again, relax, press it again. And that's a very good active stretch for the quads. So those are just a few things that we can do to stretch out the quad. Once again, everything we show you is going to have to do with isometrics, going to have to do with active movement. It's going to get into your nervous system. So it's on a whole nother level of just trying to stretch like we normally do in the static state.